My beloved child, if you have faith in angels, start this video and watch it completely. The angels say that this message is for you. It is important that you know this information. It is shocking. Someone you care deeply about is guilty because they have a dirty little secret. You do not know what is going on behind your back. I know you will watch this video until the end, and you will understand everything. The angel says personal insecurities have a significant impact on how we perceive intimacy. People may feel vulnerable when they share their private space with a partner. These insecurities can be caused by body image issues, past experiences, or low self-esteem. When someone is insecure, they may feel unworthy of love, leading to feelings of guilt and shame, even in consensual and loving situations. If your relationship is stuck, I want to reassure you that there is still hope. Sometimes it might feel like God doesn't care or that you have been overlooked, but there is a greater scheme at work. There are several reasons why things might seem confusing or difficult right now. I encourage you to watch this video until the end. It may shed some light on why things are happening the way they are. It might provide you with some peace and understanding in the midst of all the uncertainty. If you are ready to confront the truth and find solace, please subscribe and show your willingness by typing 555. My dearest child, I understand how difficult it can be to hold on and trust when things are difficult. But keep in mind that everything has a purpose, even if it is not obvious at the moment. Keep holding on and trusting. This video may provide some insight and help you in navigating this difficult time. Type Amen to heal yourself and embrace the journey. Moreover, I want you to understand that the person you care about is not avoiding you because they don't care. There is a deeper reason behind their conduct. They bear the burden of guilt and their own insecurities. They fear not meeting your expectations and worry about not being good enough for you. These insecurities act as chains, preventing them from fully expressing their love and taking steps toward building something beautiful with you. Watch this video for more information, and type yes if you believe in angels' guidance. Lastly, my beloved child, I want to emphasize that this is not the end of your relationship. Even if it seems like things are stuck, there is still hope for a better future. Don't give up and keep believing in the power of love. Angel says that fear of rejection is another important psychological factor. Sleeping with a loved one can amplify this fear because it involves both emotional and physical vulnerability. If a person has previously experienced rejection or betrayal, they may bring these fears into new relationships, causing them to feel that their love must be hidden or that they are unworthy of open, unabashed affection. Attachment theory sheds light on how early relationships with caregivers influence our approach to intimacy. People with insecure attachment styles, whether anxious or avoidant, may struggle with the concept of being completely open and vulnerable to their partners. An anxious attachment style may result in clinging behavior and a fear of abandonment, whereas an avoidance style may cause a person to emotionally withdraw. Both can add to the feeling of guilt and secrecy. Societal norms play an important role in shaping our perspectives on intimacy. Many cultures promote conservative attitudes toward relationships and sexuality, which can instill feelings of guilt or shame about physical intimacy. Even in more liberal societies, there are often unspoken rules about how and when intimacy should take place, resulting in internal conflict and feelings of secrecy. The media frequently portrays romantic relationships in idealized ways, which shape personal expectations and perceptions. These representations can create unrealistic expectations for what intimate relationships should be like, leading to disappointment and guilt when personal experiences do not meet these ideals. Furthermore, media portrayals of illicit affairs and secret trysts can romanticize the concept of forbidden love, making normal relationships appear less exciting or secretive in comparison. Sexuality and intimacy taboos differ across cultures. In some cultures, any form of premarital intimacy is strictly prohibited, causing individuals to feel intense guilt if they engage in such behavior. Even in cultures where premarital intimacy is more acceptable, there may be lingering taboos that influence how people view their relationships. Power dynamics in a relationship can also exacerbate feelings of guilt and secrecy. If there is an imbalance of power, one partner may feel pressured or coerced into intimacy, which can lead to feelings of guilt. Conversely, the partner with more power may feel guilty about exploiting their position. Emotional vulnerability is a normal part of intimacy, but it can also cause fear and anxiety. Sharing a bed with a loved one frequently entails letting down emotional barriers, which can be frightening. This fear of emotional exposure can lead to a sense of secrecy, as people may not want others to see their vulnerabilities. Trust is the foundation of any intimate relationship, and a lack thereof can cause significant emotional turmoil. If there are underlying trust issues, sleeping together can amplify feelings of uncertainty and guilt. Partners may feel compelled to conceal certain aspects of their relationship in order to protect themselves or each other. To gain a more comprehensive understanding, we can look at case studies and personal accounts that demonstrate these dynamics. These real-life examples can help us understand how different people experience intimacy, as well as the associated feelings of guilt and secrecy. Jane and Mark have been together for 3 years. Jane comes from a conservative family where premarital intimacy is frowned upon. Despite being deeply in love with Mark, Jane frequently feels guilty after spending the night together. This guilt is caused by her internalized cultural norms and the fear of disappointing her family. Alex and Sam have an open and communicative relationship.